Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Just the Tip. My name is Corey McDougald from Meat and Potatoes Organizing here in the Twin Cities of Minnesota and beyond. What we are going to discuss today is something called prime real estate and how it involves your wardrobe or your closet. So ideally, your prime real estate, when somebody's saying you need to optimize your prime real estate, that means you're optimizing anything that you can see directly in your visual field. So that's kind of like chest height to like just above the top of your head, but still in reach, right? So that level, a lot of times, that's where your hanging space is in your closet. And sometimes that can be when you pull out a dresser drawer, which you can see directly in front of your eyes, kind of at that chest or just below height. So that's going to be your prime real estate. And that's where we really want to optimize things that, one, you use all the time. So and the team, what we put back in prime real estate is something you use every day or every week. Those are the items that are going to take up your prime real estate. I promise you it's going to save you a ton of headaches and frustration in the future if the things you need on a frequent basis occupy your prime real estate. So there's a few ways to set it up. If we're going into fall and winter, or more so winter, we're talking about, okay, I need to be able to see all of my, maybe it's scarves, hats, mittens, boots, jeans, layers, sweaters, things that I'm going to wear on a daily basis need to be in plain sight. So when somebody says optimize that real estate, what it means is like, I can see all my sweaters, I can see the jeans, I can see the coats that I'm gonna use, and also my mittens are right here. I can grab them easily. I've got a spot for my boots. It's easy to find them. It's easy to put them on and take them off. And same thing goes for my kids' stuff. Making sure we each have what we need in that prime real estate so it's easy to grab. Now, remember, kids are a little smaller, so their prime real estate might be a little bit lower than yours, which can work great. If you've got double hanging in your mudroom, you can have kids' snow pants and jackets, and then you can have yours. So there's multiple ways to do it, but I really, really, really want you to focus on that prime real estate. What does that mean, and how can you set it up? For it to look aesthetically pleasing, there's a couple of things you can do. You can follow the rainbow and Roy G. Bivet. That can be very appealing to the eye and very aesthetically pleasing. The other thing you can do is just kind of go by patterns and sleeve length. And so it's like, here's all the short sleeves and the longer sleeves and the sweaters and the bigger shirts, and things like that. That can be very aesthetically pleasing too. Also, going from larger to smaller in the eye, from left to right, can be very visually appealing as well. So I want you to play around with your prime real estate. Let me know how it goes. Shoot me some before and after photos. Would love to see them. And as always, I will see you again next week for another Just the Tip.